This is radical social justice that Jesus is calling us to do. The Capital Market is our expression of God's love, and we take it everywhere we go. So my name's Ashley. I'm from the Capital Market, and we are a community-based food organization that believes that food really powers all sorts of equitable development and access in our community.
We are in Capitol Heights, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, Washington, D.C.
We are in the middle of a middle-class area, but there are some economically challenged spaces and areas around us.
In 2016, one of the grocery stores that was less than a half a mile from our church actually closed down.
For individuals who may not have transportation, there is no store that is in a 5-mile radius. We're in the middle of a food desert.
A lot of fast food, a lot of liquor stores and tobacco stores.
Bread, milk, fruits and vegetables. That grocery store would donate a lot of those materials to the church to support the food pantry. But in 2016, when that grocery store closed, not only did it leave a vacancy for people who wanted to shop in the community, it also left a gap for emergency services as well.
So Brittany and I, we did this really interesting political discipleship class.
It was an 11-week course that we took here at the church.
And we talked about how scripture and politics intersect.
The curriculum instructed us to pick one thing to focus on.
It began by just the interest in food justice.
We started this market with shoestring and gum. We had like a little tent and a couple of vendors, and people were very much skeptical, right? People never thought that a farmer's market could exist in Capitol Heights. Typically, people associated farmers markets with more affluent communities.
Some of the farmers were like, we have other markets that are more stable in other neighborhoods that are going to support what we're harvesting. And so we went all around the county, farm by farm. We spent a lot of time building relationships with people and trying to learn more about their businesses, trying to connect them with resources that we knew about. And over the years, we've been able to meet and build beautiful relationships with farmers that are really loyal to us. And they're like, we're going wherever you're going.
As time went on, they needed a fiscal sponsor. We were happy to do so. We absorbed and adopted them as a ministry of the church. So it became a part of our evangelism as well, to say, after church, where are we going? We're going to the farmer's market. We are being church outside of these walls and not just having church.
By combining, it's helping the church continue to thrive and grow.
It was a win-win for both the church and the Capital Market. Ashley and Brittany are sisters, and Kyle is their first cousin.
Kyle was raised with us almost like he was our brother. Kyle does a great job at meeting people. He is the networking king. Brittany, she does really awesome at thinking about things from a 60,000-foot view. Where should the Capital Market be in 10 years? And really speaking the type of language to connect us with academia and research. I came up with Chief Officer of Vibes. But that's what I bring to the market. I'm dancing, I'm smiling, I'm talking to people, and I try to bring the vibes and bring the energy.
Those are like my babies, right? Us watching them grow has played a major role in us trusting what they've done. And they're very bright individuals. They do their homework, they do their research. When they present something to the church, it's in its totality.
They have the confidence of the older individuals in the congregation because they have sought their wisdom, they have sought their leadership, and they have worked together with them.
It is joyous to be able to come to church and worship with them. It is joyous to be able to create and to change community with them.
We're now a community development organization that uses food as a lens to transform our community. But we're also bringing in elected officials. We've been bringing in business owners and CEOs and nonprofits that are investing in this vision, not just with their time and energy, but with their money that allows us to really expand the program and expand our impact.
I think that we stopped setting out with the specific idea of changing the world and really just changing one person at a time. And then you look up and it's a snowball effect.
God is here. We are living into our mission. This is where God is calling for us in this season.
The spirit of the market is very much seed planting, and there are people in the future that will benefit from the work that we're doing today.